Hurry, D-Shop's huge stock take sale is here. Save up to 90% at dshop.com.au. Shop now at D-Shop for better living and lower prices. Visit dshop.com.au today. Let's check your news. Shop at Foodworks. You could win free groceries for a year plus a chance to win 50 daily $100 vouchers. Last week to enter must end Tuesday. Head into your local Foodworks. And just like that, we are 4 hours into our world record attempt. Fifi Fevenik together with Underworks wearing our socks, making it happen this morning.
Yes, and we will be opening the phones 13 10 60 any time of day or night you want to join in. And think about it, you can say you were part of our world record when we achieve it. I was going to say if, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be very positive when we achieve it.
And we should, when we put out a video, sort of have credits at the end.
Yes.
Everyone that's called in and helped out, they're a part of it.
We could say Laura from Preston, who's called in for our Jerry Springer of Melbourne stories. Hey, Laura.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Right.
Laura. We are 3 hours and 2 minutes into our world record attempt.
This time tomorrow we finished.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Yes,
go.
just finished. We'll be 2 minutes past the record. Now, Laura, thank you for joining in. What's going on Jerry Springer style in your family?
So long story short, I was with my ex for 10 years. We have both moved on. He's soon to be a baby daddy with his new partner. And my mother has asked to be introduced to that new child.
No. Your ex still talks to your mum?
Yes, it was his birthday a couple of days ago, and she wished him a happy birthday and asked to meet the baby who's due shortly.
So hang on.
How long ago did you break up?
3 years ago now,
Nah.
and I've been with my new partner for a year and a half.
So it's acrimonious with you and your ex? You're not talking?
No.
Do you reckon the ex was with the mum?
Did you,
that what you're
sorry,
saying?
did I miss it at the
No.
start? Did he cheat on you? What was it bad at the breakup?
It was a bit of a messy breakup, yes.
But were you, because your mum obviously doesn't think he's done anything wrong. Did you do something
No.
wrong, Laura?
What did you do?
I was the one who did something
There we go.
wrong.
So your mum, but you don't like that your mum stayed in touch with him, but he,
What did you do, Laura?
I figured it out already.
Yeah, I
it's okay, Laura, you don't have
did the
to.
dirty,
It-
unfortunately.
Happens.
How do you find out?
I told him.
Well, that's, no, I rate honesty,
Sorry,
Laura.
Fev, what's that?
Good honesty.
So your mum has stayed in touch with him and now she wants to go and meet his baby. And obviously you don't like that.
No, I think it's a bit odd, and my now partner thinks it's very strange and disrespectful. So
Also, it's your mum's just meant to take your side, no matter what
That's
happens.
what
But isn't it
thought.
tricky for the new, I feel for your new partner because I remember I had a boyfriend and his ex-girlfriend would always go and visit his mum and dad. And I remember
That's
once
so
we
weird.
were on our
Really?
way over to his family's house and the mum, when he rang, he said, oh, we're coming. And she goes, oh no, so-and-so's here. And I'm like, your ex-girlfriend is sitting down having a meal with your parents.
So-
Does not everyone find this weird?
Yeah,
It's so
it's weird.
weird. You notice the cheating bit? Everyone's like, oh, yeah, sort of whatever. I get that. What?
Yeah.
You're talking to your ex's mum. You weird unit.
Thank you, Laura. Oh, we have to do our own Jerry sound effects, by the way, guys. We can't
yeah.
even rely on
Jerry.
that. There we go.
Jerry.
You're not
I'm not
convinced.
convinced it was a Jerry.
Uh,
It's just a good
Julie.
story.
In Hampton. Hi, Julie.
Hi, guys. I just want to say I love listening to you every single morning. So thank you for making my morning.
Oh,
Julie.
you're the
Suzanne
best.
3188.
Yes, yeah. So I've got this unresolved family story. My mother's Italian, both parents born in Italy. She's born in Italy. She does this DNA test and it comes back with French in her DNA. And she's like, what the hell is this?
Sacre bleu.
It's Ange.
Yeah, out of the blue. So out of the blue, rings up one of the rellos in Italy and says, hey, I've just done this DNA test, got this French blood in me. She goes, don't you know the story? And my mum's like, what story? So we're a product of a baron in Italy that had an affair with his French maid, had a son, gave this son away, changed the surname, right?
Mm.
And then there's this letter in an Italian church that only the people with the surname Roarzi can find. And we have one uncle left with that same surname. He's read the letter. He will not tell any of us what's in that letter.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Steal it.
Julie.
Yes.
Julie,
This is
that
beyond Jerry. This is like Da Vinci Code.
I love this. And also, Julie, you're related to a French baron.
Yes. No.
An
No.
Italian
Baron
baron.
was Italian. The
Sorry,
maid was
Italian.
French.
Italian.
The maid was French. The baron was Italian.
Can you somehow just steal it?
Well, I wish, right? But I've got to have the surname. And I've had a few chats with my auntie in Italy, and there's no way that the brother has gone, no one's going to read this letter. It's a disgrace.
Oh,
Julie.
God
God.
knows what's in it.
Can't
Julie,
she just...
this is what you
Yeah.
do. You change your name via deed poll to that surname,
Yeah.
like Gary Hocking
Oh
did
my
with Whiskers.
God.
You just change it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, you're right. I should do it.
Yeah, just
and I'm
change
going
it.
to Italy tomorrow too.
Oh, tomorrow. Well,
all right, bit late.
You're a bit late.
It's going to be a
It's
tight
Why don't you
turnaround.
just get someone, pay him a couple of €1,000 and just get him to steal it? Where
Start
is it?
lower.
It's it's up north in Trieste. That's where our family comes from. I don't know the church. The uncle knows the church, but
Mate.
he won't tell us which church this letter is.
Wouldn't be
in.
hard to
do
get
it, Julie. Do it like Don Corleone style.
Yeah.
Horse head in bed.
Horse head in
jeez.
bed.
Could you imagine, right?
Please ramp that up.
Yeah, mate,
I
why
was
don't you?
speaking to earlier.
Get some mafia, pack, get
Mm.
in there, steal it,
Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry. Jerry.
and then you can hold all the power, Jules.
That's great, Julie. What a great story. Can you keep
It
us up to
is.
date with that if any developments happen? I
I
want to know
will. I will.
I want to
definitely
know what's
will.
in that
It's my-
letter.
So do I. Hello.
Fascinating.
So do I. This is like family history,
Got to
right?
get that letter, Julie. Leave that with us. Maybe we can figure out how to get it.
Mate,
that
we'll
uncle?
steal it
Why's the uncle being such a dork about it?
because he's probably not the uncle.
Oh, you reckon?
And he's got all the cash.
He's got all the cash, and he's actually not part of the bloodline. He's
buried
just got the
somewhere, and
surname.
he knows where the money's buried.
Yeah, God, what a
Jerry.
snake.
Jerry.
We've already done it. Bro.
Nat from Pakenham. Hey, Nat.
Hey guys, how are you going? Good luck with the record.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Nat.
Nat, well, you're part of it now, Nat. Anyone who rings in and they're on the show is essentially a part of the world record if we make it.
History in the making.
Yes, and you're going to share a fun story. We do love our Jerry Springer stories.
Oh, my family is complete, Jerry, but this one, a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, my stepmom and her new partner were reading the paper to come across a photo of my dad and his unknown son that's older than me.
Whoa.
So hang on, your dad had a son, but you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, he supposedly didn't know either.
So what was he doing in the
And,
paper with this kid?
This guy, he was adopted out at birth, and for his 50th, he got an ancestry DNA test, and he linked with my cousin, and my cousin and my aunt got a photo of him and realised that he's a spitting image of my dad, and it turns out that my dad had this unknown son.
And then they did a story in the newspaper.
Story on the newspaper, went on Sunrise or something.
But before they told you?
Oh, yeah, and Neil Mitchell. My dad still has not discussed it with any of his other three children.
What do you mean?
That's old school blokes, isn't it? They're just
Talking
not
to
talking.
Koshi and not you.
How is he,
Yeah.
does he think you know?
Oh, he knows it because my
But just won't
stepmother
talk
went
about
through
it.
him like a dose of salts. But he's just like, no, they can contact me about it if they want to know anything.
Wow.
And so we've all just gone, yeah, no, thanks.
Do you still speak to him?
No.
Oh, yeah, cool. Jerry.
Right, Jerry now.
Jerry, thank you for your calls this morning. I reckon we'll bring back this segment throughout the next 24 hours of our world record
Imagine
attempt.
when we do this Jerry Springer segment at midnight, the stories we'll get.
I've got some stories.
Oh, yeah, tell them after midnight as well.
Hey, front announcer song, bro.
A Pink Trustful now at the Fox. Up next, going to give you a code word to see her live in Paris. Don't go anywhere. Pink's Trustful. That's a single. It's the name of her album as well. It is out now at 1019 The Fox. It is Fifi, Fev, and Nick doing a world record attempt. Many people right now are ready to get this code word to see Pink live in Paris. Just say your names quickly, guys.
Fifi.
Belush.
Nick.
Just so we are all good to go here.
People know you as Fev.
Belush.
Again.
Yes, we are sending you every week to see her live in Paris. Flights, accommodation on us. VIP tickets to a box in the City of Love. All you need is the code word
bonjour.
right now. And then when Pink tells you to call across the day, you give us a buzz on 13 10 60. What is
All
the
right,
code
I'll
word?
have a crack. The Pink in Paris with
Come on.
Carrie and Tommy. Code word is...
Souffle. I'm just guessing. You just
I
went.
was going to have a crack.
But I honestly just guessed what you might be trying to say. I haven't
You
even
just do
seen
it.
the code
You
word.
do it.
Was it souffle?
It was souffle.
Oh, wow, I did it.
Were you going
I
to say
just
souffle?
guessed it.
Suffle?
I would have made it funny. Now
Souffle.
it's boring.
I thought, you know what that
Congrats
was?
for you win.
I was helping you.
You won.
I didn't know what you were trying to say, and I thought, oh, maybe he's trying to say souffle.
We.
Very good. Lots of French happening in the studio. Hey, how's
Mad.
this? It's all thanks to our friends at Specsavers as well. And at the moment at
Au revoir.
Specsavers, get 50% off all lens options like light reactive, clarity enhancing, and a reflection reducing lenses. Limited time only. T's and C's apply. Now, guys, Kat and Tim aren't on today. We're on all day, so you'll be giving us a buzz later with that code word
Oh,
and to get on the
Oh, we have
standby
to do it,
list.
do we?
And then, yeah, we're on all day, so we'll be doing everything
geez,
Pink related.
Have we all spoken? Just checking.
sorry. Yeah, we have. You know what's weird? We've been talking 27 hours, this long to go, blah, 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 blah. But when rubber hits the road, I'm like, oh, yeah, we are on all day. You hear that?
I'm
You're
not
like, oh.
thinking about it. And we did have, as
we
we've
go.
pointed out, our Guinness World Record adjudicator, Pete Fairbairn, is here. He's watching every... He's a bit distracted
he's
at the
actually,
moment.
he's actually tuning up one of our... He's real distracted. You just stay there and just keep chatting. We're
I
fine.
like this.
Oh, Prowley Pete.
Get some of the marketing girls in.
Kel, keep
Get
talking
him
to
through.
Pete. Just
Hey,
keep
Kel,
distracting him
you're-
while we're,
Yeah,
you know...
go take him out for lunch.
Because
do
he is
something.
here and he is watching every incremental detail of this show. And one of the things is we have to speak every talk break. All our voices have to be in.
Is he going for his own record? How many chicks from the Fox can you eat on? in one morning?
He's
He's
up-
married.
He's married,
Why would you even
guys.
say that,
He's going for a
man?
record.
Mate, Nick,
Keep-
he's a married man. He's a
I know it's
wonderful...
handsome Pete.
On the other side of this, Fev's dad, Edge Favola, he wants to call you for some reason.
He loves cutting one from the herd.
We'll find out when we chat to him in a sec. In the meantime, you can't go past Kango for quality hand tools and accessories that go the distance. Look for the yellow target at Bunnings.
This is even doing anything.
Can I just get you to talk, guys? Ooh, Sorry, Seb, I just spoke right over the top of you, mate. Apologies. At Coles
You
Express,
can't
score
speak at the
free.
top of him because he's in the chopper.
Do you need us to talk now?
Yeah, please. At
Got
Coles,
him.
Nick,
Got
say
him.
something.
Hello.
Fev.
I did.
Beautiful. At Coles Express, score free limited edition 4 and 20 socks when you purchase 4 and 20 pies or sausage rolls for $7. That's good. Hurry while stocks last at Coles Express. Fev, do you want something to say here?
Hey, just keep listening and try to get us through, man. Just even if you're just sitting in the car and you're away at work, just 13 10 60, give us a pump up. I'd love that.
And we are live on YouTube at the moment as well, fox.com.au. You can
announce
check
the
it out
song,
there.
baby.
Listen to us live on the listener app in your cars. Watch us on YouTube. David Guetta, Kid Cudi,
Oh, yeah.
Memories. Oh, I used to party to this song. What a song.
Ding, ding, ding.
21 minutes into our world record attempt here at the Fox. It is Fifi Fevenik. We started at 5:30 this morning, broadcasting live through to 9 o'clock tomorrow. Do not go anywhere. We have Tones and I joining us after 9 o'clock right now, though, Fee.
Yes, right now. And remember, we have to, one of the stipulations that Pete, our world Guinness Book of Records, and I see I'm 3 hours in, I can't even speak.
It's hard, isn't it?
Pete from the Guinness Book of World Records, he won't let guests speak on the show for longer than a minute. So every time we have a caller, a guest, they can't speak for too long. Nick is on the exercise bike and it's doing Feb's head in.
Just testing out the mic.
And we have a guest now, and I don't like interrupting this man because I could listen to him all day. Feb's dad, Ange Favola.
Good morning, team.
Morning,
I've only
Ange.
got a minute, so no such thing as negativity. And if one of you fall over, the other two have to pick you up.
Yes, good
Pick
And
advice.
as a team, you will get this record.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love a
Just
pump
remember,
up.
you're a team
Yeah.
and nothing else. Bye.
Oh, Ange out.
Wow.
Great
Mate,
pump up from your dad.
I think he got 4 words wrong in
Who was that?
a sentence of about 12.
Was that Vince Lombardi? Someone come back from
It is
any given
Fifi Fevenik.
Sunday? Pinch
What was the
Pacino's
first
speech.
word that he stuffed up?
Negativity.
Oh, God. Why would he even try that?
Is that
Why
all
would he
he's
even
saying?
try that?
Are we
He can't even say dingling. He says dingaling.
Let's get another song.
Yeah.
Good
In
on
Devon
you, Ange.
Meadows, he can't speak.
If anyone listening from Dingling is listening, feel free to call us 13 10 60. The Kid Leroy, love again. He's our very own, the Kid Leroy. It's love again at 1019 The Fox, 19 degrees, shower too. It's beautiful in South Melbourne outside at the moment. It is Fifi Fevenik. Need you all to say your names, please.
Fifi.
Bev.
Nick.
And why we have to do that is our voices have to be in every talk break. And if one of us forgets to talk, it will nullify the world record attempt.
Oh, that's flattening.
We're
isn't
going to
it?
be back soon. Got to play some ads. There's a certain amount every hour, so we have to get them away before 9 o'clock.
Is that
There's so
Guinness
many
or
rules.
sales telling us that?
Bit of both. Let's play them now. Well, after this, though, Tones and I, superstar, joining the show.
because as a thank you for everyone in supporting King Ping at Crown Melbourne over the years.
They're giving everyone a $20 voucher to spend on anything in the venue.
No minimum spend, no special time, and no bundle required.
Just a $20 voucher per person for in-venue spending before June 30.
But you need to remember this code, KING23.
So walk on into Kingpin at Crown and say King23 to get your $20 voucher.
Well, usually we go home at this time, so this is where we start getting paid for overtime. Fifi Fevenik.
We're 3 hours and 30 minutes into our world record attempt. We've got to get to 27 hours. And we do need a little pep up. We need Melbourne, you to get involved. That phone line is open all day and night and through the wee hours of the morning, 13 10 60. If you just want to call and say hi, we'll chat about whatever you want to talk about. And we've got some good mates of the show who are checking in on us too. And we should point out, every time we have a guest on, according to the official Guinness guidelines, they can only speak for 1 minute and then we have to interrupt them, because if they speak for longer than that, it will nullify the attempt. And we're joined now by one of our mates, absolute superstar, Tones and I. Tones.
What's up, guys? You've also got Chelsea. Hello.
Hey, Alpha Bucks. Oh, she's back for redemption.
Oh.
She's coming back in redemption because she was awful at Alpha Bucks.
Tell her, Tones, we're playing Alpha Bucks every hour for 27 hours, so I reckon she's a good chance.
Oh, yeah, she's going to be playing along.
Tones and I, she'll never live down. Your mate will never live down. When you were in here filling in for Fifi, your mate Talsey did Alpha Bucks. It was an Australian female singer starting with T. And she said Tina Arena. Right in front of you.
That's the best. Now, Tones, we are 3 hours, 30 minutes in. How do you reckon we're going? And any tips for how we can get through the next, what is that, 25? I can't do maths.
It's a lot of 24
hours.
and a half.
23 and a half.
23 and a half.
I'm going to try and get my tips out and then leave you breaks to interrupt me. I'm thinking don't do the coffee too early. Spread it out if you do coffee.
It's too late.
I'm watching you guys right now live, so if they take your beanie off, I feel like heat to the head is not a good idea.
No, this is for Fight M&D where I did the big freeze, so I'm trying to promote the freeze.
He also didn't get a haircut, Tones.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe just put it somewhere in front of the camera as well if you get too hot.
Tones, he took the wig off and the beanie off, and it looks like Tony Mockbell's wig, you know, when he was caught in grease.
It does. Whole real issue going on there.
I love that you're watching us. Actually, it's a reminder. Anyone who wants to jump on YouTube.
Like she's talking from a submarine. Where are you?
Oh, really? I'm actually just sitting at home.
Oh, the reception's no good.
How are you going?
Sorry,
what are you up to, Tones?
Well, actually, I just lied to you. I'm not sitting at home. I'm actually just in a hotel room because I've just stopped touring for a moment and I'm going to start writing.
Yeah, because you've been so busy. I've been watching you everywhere. You need a break. Actually, we could have done this with you. Like, you could have come in here for a break and just hung out with us.
I did. I said, it would have been, fun. I could have brought Nana in, but
Yeah.
I'm in Sydney, and you know what? I don't want to be. I don't want to be in Sydney.
I love how when Tones talks to like other people, she was like, "I'm just at home," because she trusts us. She's like, "Yeah, I'm not at home. I'm actually in Sydney in a hotel room." I usually tell lies about where I am.
Definitely.
So, any tips, mate? What are other tips? I've taken the beanie off.
God, you guys, I'm staring at you, but you lag. So when I see you laughing, I think you're laughing what I'm currently.
No, I think the YouTube live stream, I think, is about 20 seconds behind.
Seconds.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
see
Let me
this.
think. Really, I didn't prepare for this at all. We're too comfortable with each other now. From usually the old time, I would be super anxious going into interviews. When it's you guys, I don't prepare. Actually, I don't want to rub it in, but I just woke up.
Yeah,
I don't want to go back.
Tones, you don't have
After
to do anything with us. You don't have to give us we just like to talk to you. We
Yeah.
just want to hang with you. And you're right, we are all super comfortable together. So what do you got planned? What's happening in Sydney today?
I'm going to go and sit on the piano for a bit. Not really trying to record anything today. I just saw you flip me the bird, Seb. I just thought,
Yeah, that was ages
That's
ago.
about a minute in delay.
this is very confusing. Okay, I'm going to look away so I can keep a conversation.
And what are you writing? Anything new? What's coming?
I'm trying to finish the album. I'm trying to finish it. Honestly, I've just been obviously a bit busy, but I'm just trying to write. But I don't really know what that means because, I don't know. I've taken time off to write.
Yeah, great. Well, you know what, Tones? We love you writing. We love your music. We love everything about you. And it's interesting because we were just saying we were going to get you to even throw to I Am Free, your new single, which we're smashing here at the Fox. The only thing about this world record attempt is all the music had to be pre-done. Is that right, Josiah? And we can't
Tones,
mess with it.
We can only play a song every 3 hours, so no doubt I Am Free is going to be coming up later on, but we're going to have to play Dance Monkey right now, if that's all right with you, Tones and I. Aaron Taylor's just having a giggle. All right, we're going to play it for you, Tones.
They just, you know what? They don't give us stuff.
All right.
They're going to leave the hotel, go have a grouse dinner, walk around, and then at one point they're going to go, those idiots are still on the radio.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Tones and I, we might check in with you later. If you've got any good songs you want to run by us, we'll be on the Radio Delirious, so just give us a buzz and play something. How does that sound?
Okay, and I also have a release out tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like I should mention it.
Yes.
I didn't that, but I just remembered I've got a release out tomorrow. I don't know. You'll hear about it, I guess, maybe.
What song is it? Tell us now.
It's called House of Kings, and it's my first DJ collab. That's why I haven't really gone on about
wow.
it.
Oh, awesome.
Who's the DJ?
But he's called Sound Felt. He's from Europe. He's also a nice guy. But you know what? I didn't plan this, so that will be just enough, I think.
Tones and I, let's play Dance Monkey now. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, legend.
Thanks,
Might have to
Tones.
play that tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. We'll speak to you later on tonight. 2 a.m. sounds good. Nova Space, that's the name of the artist. 13 minutes past 9 morning. It is Fifi Fevenik still on air because we are in the middle of a world record attempt. I should say thanks to Underworks as well. These socks I'm wearing are so comfy, and we're broadcasting all day and all night. And for all day comfort and everyday quality, we'll need all day socks by Underworks, the number one to down under for socks.
Yes, big thank you. Underworks, they always get behind us and our crazy ideas we have on the show.
Oh, for my one?
They were there for your last world record when you caught the ball from the helicopter. Underworks were right behind Boxy's big night out.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
they were
12 hours of partying. But this is probably the biggest thing we've ever done. And of
27 hours
course,
of work.
Underworks put their hand up and went, we've got your back, because they've got everyone's back with your all-day socks, and we are wearing them to get through. Now, have we all spoken? Because that's one of the terms and conditions. Excellent. Now, can someone tell me what we're talking about?
Well, we're going to get the fattest bloke.
Can I just say something before we get to Nick? Sorry,
on
Nick. The next song we're about to play, we played it earlier this morning. Am I allowed to play that again?
Oh, let's just check everybody.
There are
Good
rules
work,
here.
Josiah. Great work, mate.
After that, we're gonna get the fattest bloke in the room to weigh himself to see what he weighs.
You
from
getting
now.
on here?
No,
Or
no,
talking in the third person?
You're getting on there.
Technically,
Fat
just for
boy.
any people playing along, and remember, you can be watching us, streaming us from anywhere, watching us on YouTube. Technically, things can maybe nullify this effort. Like if we play a song within 3 hours, replay a song, that means it's cancelled if we forget to talk.
So we played this as a second song at the start of the show. It was around 5:40 this morning. It's now 9:14.
So that's been cleared.
Oh,
It's
we're
been
good.
3
Thank you.
hours.
Cool.
Can I just check? I know this is a chat for off air, but have we double checked all the songs and that nothing will be excellent? I have faith that
Sorry,
that's been
just
done.
checking. Back to Nick.
Now, I've got some scales in here because the producers have done such an amazing job setting all this up. They've brought in a lot of food this morning. They've brought in charcuterie boards. There's been tortilla chips, everything. Now,
You've eaten everything.
I have.
You are
I've
a
tried,
garbage
I've
disposal.
tried a bit of everything, to be honest. But what I want to do is weigh myself now and then see how I'm going in 24 hours when we finish this thing. I'm going to say at the minute, with the food and water, I'm going to be 105.8, I reckon.
105.
Let's have a stand on here.
Get your shoes off.
Yep. Oh, 103.6.
No, you're 108.6. You.
How did you get to 103?
No.
You lost 3 kilos.
103.6. I thought I'd be heavier. That's a win.
That's
I'll
pretty
take that.
good.
Now, we should take bets on what I'm going to be in 24
I
hours.
reckon you'll be 105. I'm just going to say cheeky 2
105?
kilos.
Yeah?
I'm going to
1.4
say you're going to
kilos.
be 101.9.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Get shredded right down to the...
You're not shredding. Sorry, I don't think you're
No,
shredding.
you'll put on
Absolutely.
5 kilos.
But mind you, he's on
5
the
kilos.
bike a lot. You are actually doing a lot of exercise.
He was eating on the exercise bike and other things. It's not gonna,
It's called earning the snacks, Bev.
you're gonna put on at least 5 kilos, I reckon.
No,
You
not
reckon
what?
5?
You
I will.
swing big, though.
I'll put on 5,
Can you-
and I haven't even eaten yet.
Get on the scales.
I don't need to get on the
Okay.
scales.
Come on. Have
I
a
want to
look.
see what
won't-
you...
I'll be 126 probably.
Yeah.
Come on. Have a go.
126.
hey, in the meantime, just outside the studio,
Empty
this
your
won't help
pockets,
you,
Bev.
boys. How's this? The Candy Buffet Company.
It's got one leg on.
Boys, listen to this. The Candy Buffet Company is supplying us with our very own candy buffet just outside the studio. Give us the shook hit. We need to keep us going. That might help
Don't
as
get me
well.
wrong, I love it.
Have a guess
I
how
just
much I
looked
weigh.
at for 1 second. Just let me. The candy buffet is incredible,
Is it?
and I've seen it on our socials at Fifi Fevnik, but I can't get out to it because I'm stuck in the studio. How do I get some of that candy?
Oh, you got to tell. You've got to
Just
tell.
tell me what you want. We'll get
Oh,
it.
you're the best, Renee. Okay, Fev just got on the scales. What do you weigh?
Oh,
86.
Oh, hold on.
Per leg. Honestly, what do you think?
I
I'm not going to be
reckon
hurt. 'cause I'm fat.
114.
Honestly,
I'm not. I'm being honest.
no.
I
Come
don't
on.
know what. I'm not very good with numbers. 118. 20. 22.
No way. Really?
No, I'm fat as bro.
122. 24.
Yeah.
124. That's good. That's all fine.
Are the kids,
course it
are the
is.
kids, are the kids still in the car?
Yours or other kids? Yeah, we're after 9. Most kids are at school by now.
Because there's a
What,
just don't worry.
what were you going to say?
Don't swear, but you
No,
can
I
say
wasn't gonna
everything
swear.
else. Oh, that's all right.
No. It's too rude for radio. We'll wait till after 10.
Okay.
Well, why don't you
10
say
p.m.
10
tonight.
p.m.
Why don't you say it during the song to us off air, and we'll try and repeat it next if it's all right.
There's
In the
20
meantime.
kilos somewhere.
Oh, that's what he meant. Oh, now I get it. Escapism.
In my stomach. I had a big meal last
Is that
night.
what you meant? Ray at
Jeez,
the
I'm
Fox.
fat. I need to go to weight loss kit.
It's 18 minutes past
That's
9.
really
At
Hello,
hurt.
the
Jenny
Fox.
Craig.
Why would you
Morning.
make me do that?
I didn't.
25. We are on all the way through to tomorrow morning, live for a Guinness World Record. A couple of shout-outs now we need to make, though.
Yeah, we want to say hi to all the kids in year 3 and 4, the Wombat class at Hallidays Point Primary School. They're all watching us on YouTube.
It's in New South Wales.
Let's wave at the camera, guys. Now, this is in delay.
Yeah.
So
Hey, kids.
there's a bumblebee outside the studio.
Hey, kids, don't study. Just do whatever you want.
That's fantastic. All the way from New South Wales.
That's not Mando.
Hallidays
Surely.
Point
Can't be
Primary
Mando.
High. It must be our boss. So while we were
I can't believe we're quitting 3 hours and 55 minutes in. This is grim.
to give this
is grim.
context.
That's all.
This needs context. Hang on, Fev.
Let's walk out.
During lockdown, when we were broadcasting and it was quite depressing, our boss decided to cheer us up. And one day she came in dressed up as a bumblebee. Well, we think that's her under this bumblebee costume. It is.
Push her over.
So cute. She's a cute bumblebee.
You're not well, man.
Physical assault.
You're
Did we
not
get that on
well.
Mando, that is him.
hey, Mando.
I've missed
Guys,
the bumblebee
can you
outfit.
hear me?
Yeah.
It's really hot under here. My hair's in my eyes. But I just want to say thank you to our lovely friends
You look really short.
at the costume warehouse.
Did you get the credit right? Have you done the
Hey,
credit
She's
right?
spoken longer than a minute. Stop.
Someone does 3, please.
Help our boss.
Help her. I've got so many costumes to
Really?
bring out throughout this
Is it going to go
night.
up or down? Because I can't see it going up.
No, that'll be amazing.
That is the cutest bumblebee.
How are you guys going? You're rocking it.
Okay,
All
good.
right.
Not bad. What are we? What
About
are
to
we?
hit 4 hours.
Nearly 4 hours.
Less than a day to go.
It's fine. I reckon
Give
we'll
us a
smash
little
this.
cheer. Give us a cheer. What a bees cheer.
Yeah, how would bees talk?
Bzzz.
Hello, how are you? Go, Fifi and Nick. Imagine this tonight, guys, at midnight.
Our man Mando is coming back in at midnight tonight
What
to help
for?
us through.
No, I'm staying the whole time now. I packed my bag and everything.
Oh, wow.
Hi, guys.
Oh, wow.
All right.
This is
I'm
fun.
going to go get that credit right, so you might have to do that next. But
Yeah, we've got to look after the costume shop where you've got all these many
So
costumes
you've
from.
used our show to borrow your costumes that you get around in your own house for.
To entertain you.
Yeah, I reckon you get around your own house like that when you're on weird sites.
Hey, you should go and Google plushies after this.
Plushies?
Because I think that's a plushie costume for
Yeah.
people who are plushies. You know about
Hard
that?
work being a mascot. If you're mascot, 13, 10, 60, that's hard
You know
work.
the highest paid mascot in college sport? Guess what they get paid? Have a guess.
I don't know.
Just think of-
Nothing.
just a
100
mascot.
grand.
650,000.
That's
No
Get
way.
out.
Yeah, fair income.
You're kidding.
No,
a mascot.
650,000.
I'm in the wrong job.
Yeah, you'd volunteer for that.
Yeah.
So
Why
the
are
college
the phones
athletes are
melting
getting
down?
paid nothing.
I'll
they
tell
get
you
paid
why. I reckon the phones are melting down because they know it's around this time every hour for the next 24 hours that you could be up for $10,000. That's $250,000 up for grabs.
Alpha Bucks.
Mad Mando in the
You're
bee
wrapping
suit.
me up.
If
Yeah.
Mad Mando, are you happy to give $250,000 away?
You took the sting out of this show.
Hey!
Bye, guys. Love you.
Now.
And just like that, look at us go. We are flying through this world record attempt.
Yes, we are. We've got a clock in here, so we can't avoid it. We are 4 hours and 3 minutes in. We are aiming for 27 hours. We have the Guinness World Record book adjudicator watching every second that we do, Pete, outside the studio. And remember, we're playing Alpha Bucks every hour for the 27 hours. That means there is over $250,000 up for grabs. And the more tired we get, the looser Alpha Bucks gets. And I think a lot easier it might be to win $10,000.
Let's have a crack right now.
Here you go. Alpha Bucks.
Alicia from Craigieburn. Hi, Leash.
Oh my God, hi guys, how are you?
Oh my gosh, you're so excited. That gets me up because I was starting to get a wee bit tired, which is worrying.
You guys are doing a fantastic job. I've been listening to it all morning.
Yay, Alicia! Well, if you win I just don't think you could get any more excited, but imagine if you win this $10,000.
Oh my God.
Alicia, you can do it. You know how it works. 30 seconds. 10 questions. Okay. And for you, Alicia, every answer needs to begin with
the letter P, Leash. I'm going to give you the answer to a famous villain, one of Nick Cody's good mates, Pablo Escobar.
Oh. Pablo Escobar. Ooh, okay.
Villain?
Do you know what?
I'm not sure he's a villain.
I don't usually do this.
You're not going to do it?
Oh, man. If she just said Penguin from Batman... Pablo Escobar is quite hard to say.
You do it every single time.
I do not, but I just think
the only thing
if
I
you're
do in Alpha Bucks.
I couldn't get Pablo Escobar out of my mouth correctly.
Penguin.
Just say
from
Penguin.
Batman.
Yeah, there you go. Just say Penguin.
I'm not doing another one for the rest of the day.
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry,
Fee,
but Pablo
what have you
Escobar
done?
is difficult.
Let's do it, Feb. Do it for Carl. Let's do it.
Alicia,
Yeah, the
Feb's
Blues.
not talking to me anymore, which is going to be a problem. But I
Sounds
reckon
like
that
a fan of Pablo. Up and about.
think that just got easier for you. Good luck, Alicia. Here we go.
Let's go.
For $10,000. Question 1, the letter P. Name a chocolate bar.
Peanut crumble.
A star sign.
A Pisces.
A TV show.
Prison Break.
An NRL team.
Port Melbourne.
A food.
Pizza.
A school subject.
Physics.
A salt and pepper song.
Bullshit.
A type of cheese.
Pass.
A famous villain.
Bourbon.
Hold on. What did you say at the end? Bourbon.
Alicia, that was a phenomenal effort. You were incredible.
Guys, I'm trying to put the money to my small business.
Well, you were, Nick, was that one question away or two, really?
There was a few. Chocolate bar, you could have said picnic, and NRL
Did she say
team.
peanut something?
Said peanut butter bar.
Peanut crumble, but that's not a chocolate bar.
An NRL team, Penrith Panthers, type of cheese, Parmesan. You did well though, Alicia.
$100, Alicia.
Thank you.
You're
I
right.
also want to do a quick little shout out to my business. It's Sweet Charms _by Alicia on Instagram. Please follow me and like me.
I love that, Alicia. Sweet Charms. What do you do with Sweet Charms? What's the business?
I do all people baby pins. So anything with baby related. So it's Sweet Charms _by Alicia. And follow me. You guys have to follow me too.
Yeah, beautiful, Alicia. Well, you have amazing energy. We might need you to keep calling us through the day and night. Maybe even the
I'd love to be on the show, guys. Thank you so much.
You're fabulous.
Hey, what a superstar. Good on you, Alicia. Hold the line for us. We'll grab your details for the $100. We're playing again at 10:30, less than an hour away. Another 10K out for grabs. Are we giving away answers? Are we allowed to do that? Should we do it now or at the start of the next song?
I don't have the next one.
In the meantime, our producers are going to type it on the screen for us.
City.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it does.
Rome.
So the letter R,
Darcy.
a city starting with R, Rome. Now, up next, we're just going to play Lizzo and SZA, their latest song, Special, teaming up here at the Fox. Carl Stefanovic, he's going to be joining us live from the Today Show set. He's used to all-nighters. He might be able to help us out. Let's go. It's the Fox. It is Fifi Fevernick. 19 minutes to 19
You
minutes.
okay?
Wow.
23 hours to
23
go.
hours to go.
Imagine me doing that at 9:40 tonight. It's only 9:40 in the morning. Fifi Fevernick, you've all spoken because I need to
I
press
haven't
something.
yet.
All right, now you have.
Come on, Melbourne, help us get through this. We are 4 hours and 11 minutes in. We've got to get through till 8:30 tomorrow morning, non-stop broadcasting, 13 10 60, call anytime, have a chat with us. And it's so good because we've got friends of the show rallying around us and a good mate from the Today Show on Channel 9, Carl Stefanovic. Carlos!
Hey, come on, pump it up. You guys, 27 hours. It's a walk in the frickin' park. You're crazy. No, it's not. It's the hardest thing ever. I did 27 hours straight once in Ibiza, but it's very different.
See, Carl, I'm so glad you said that because last year we did a thing on the Gold Coast where we went for 12 hours non-stop partying, and that was actually ended up being a walk in the park, but partying
But then we had to go back onto
is
air.
very different to sitting in this studio, Carl, not moving.
I tell you what's harder when you do the 27 hours and you've got a Logies broadcast afterwards.
That was one of the best.
Yeah, what did you do for that, Carl? How did you get through that? Was it coffees, carbs?
Pablo Escobar.
Well, basically what you do is you go on air and you don't say anything for the first 3 hours after good morning, everyone.
Hey,
you just look straight ahead and that's it.
Carlos, there's been a big shake-up in the breakfast television ranks. Koshi's retired, going into a retirement home, and they reckon Shervo is going to take over at 7. Now, have you got him covered in Lycra or what?
No, mate, you know what they say on the subway or whatever. I mean, he's just a beautiful looking man. I'm going to find it. I'll find it very distracting having on my show. I mean, if you had a choice between Sherpa and me, I know what I'd be choosing.
I'll be going out with you, I reckon.
Yeah, that's because you're loyal. You're
I'm
loyal.
loyal.
Yeah.
I'm with you,
No,
bro.
look, Koshi's had a great knock, and I tip my lid to him. He's been an incredible performer over 21 years, and we just wish him well. It's a great thing, to be able to get up that early in the morning and perform for 21 years.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a long time. So just wish him all the very best. And if it's Shervo, I don't even know. I heard that Dr. Chris Brown was in the mix as well,
Yeah,
and that's not good. That's not good for me either.
At least his chin will take up half the TV screen.
The Norska guy.
He's like the Bonds man.
No, I think that whatever they do over there, we'll just keep doing our own thing like you guys, and keep having fun in the morning and see what happens.
Mate, Queensland last night, I hope we got the strength and the mental toughness that they had. You're a proud Queenslander. Geez, they were good in the State of Origin.
Yeah, I mean, just going down to 12 fellas in the last 15 minutes of the game. Oh, I loved it. I stayed up pretty late last night.
So did we. That's the problem.
For this interview this morning, I stayed up late just to give you guys what I have left in the tank as you head into your 5th hour.
Carl, what do you do now? Because we work Brekkie Radio, you're Brekkie Telly. What is your routine? Are you a nap guy?
Yeah, so essentially Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just go home and don't do much. But I'll have a lunch on Thursday in preparation for a Friday lunch.
It's good to warm up.
Good prep.
You've got to live. You've got to live because otherwise all you do is sit around talking about sleep with everyone.
Yes.
So which is
true.
what you're going to be doing for the next 20 hours. I think it's hilarious.
It is funny. Hey, Carl, we should give you a call when you're in the makeup chair at about 3:30 tomorrow morning. We'll still be sitting here exactly where we are right now.
Well, I'll call you in on the way to work, and then I think we're interviewing you guys during our show tomorrow, so that'll be right in the
No way.
Oh,
sweet
no.
spot.
I don't know what I'll be like.
We'll talk to you then, Carl Stefanovic. Thanks so much for your time, mate. You
It's a
can
great
catch
thing.
Carl on the Today Show every morning from 5:30 a.m, 9 and 9 now. You'll see us on there as well. Let's get on Panic at the Disco. This is All Right Sins, Not Tragedies at 1019 The Fox. Fifi Fevernick doing a world record attempt, 27 hours live. How good is Pink out the Fox? Good morning. Her album Trustful, it is out now. Why don't we put some people in the draw to see her in Paris?
Yes.
Yeah, can't wait. People on our, you can watch us on YouTube live.
Yeah.
And people are
streaming us live.
streaming us, and they can see everything that's going on. And they're asking what these green cans are that we're all sucking on. And
I'm not.
Josiah reckons that these come down from a plane if you have a crash.
Isn't that what
it's
you
just
have?
oxygen.
It's oxygen.
Yeah, it's just pure oxygen.
Is it? Can I ask? Because I've not
We're just
used
doing it
mine.
because it's just something to do.
But
I
it's-
feel like I'm.
It's pure aviators. It's pure aviators breathing oxygen.
Does it feel good?
Just
Does it
oxygen.
make
Just oxygen.
any
Just-
difference?
no, I don't think so.
Why are you
It's
saying
just
stuff?
there.
Because we're only 4 hours in. Like
I know,
this,
but it's fun.
Because Fee, it's pretty stuffy in here, so this is some fresh air. Because
fresh air,
we're
'cause
three,
you stink.
smelly
I
guys
reckon
in
it's
the studio.
fake. Like as if it's oxygen.
This
It
is Mother
it's
Nature's
oxygen.
vape.
It's
Oh,
like,
sorry, Renee. Dance again.
Oh, who wants to see Pink in Paris? I know I do.
Hey, what's fun about this is usually every morning on our show, we give away the code word to go to Paris to see Pink with Carrie and Tommy, and then we leave it to Tim and Kat. But today we're here and we get to hear our code word back. We have, is it Tamika from Leopold?
Good morning.
Good
T-Bone.
morning, Tamika. What's the code word?
Souffle.
Yes. Very good. Très bien.
does she win the tickets or how's it work?
Carrie and Tommy, you're on the standby list. Might give you a buzz back, and they'll tell you whether you're in every week.
Oh, I
Every
thought she'd
week, a
won.
new trip.
I've never had souffle.
You've
Oh,
never had
me?
a souffle?
No.
Souffle.
No.
It's,
I don't
I'm
think
not a
so.
fan.
French
I'm not
for
a
yogurt.
no, it's a souffle. I'm not a fan of a souffle. They're very light. Like
Yeah.
it's very
It's like a cloud. A bit like
Yeah.
eating a cloud.
We've also got Emily in Preston. Hi, Emily.
Hi, well done, guys. You're doing a great job. Keep it
Oh,
up.
thank you, Em.
Thank you.
Great encouragement. Fingers crossed. I hope you've got the code word.
Yes, souffle.
Brilliant.
Oh,
I mean,
bang.
actually,
We-
I must be tired because you would have just heard Tamika say it 30 seconds ago. So if you didn't have the code word, that would have been disappointing.
We've got to wrap up. We've got some ads to get to because there's real strict rules with how many ads pay an hour. So we've got
James
less than a
Blake's having
minute.
a freaking coronary.
Anyway, I
out
just
there.
got to say this. Specsavers get 50% off all lens options like light reactive clarity
He probably needs a
enhancing
spell soon.
and reflection reducing lenses. Limited time only.
Put him on the
T's and C's
bench.
I mean,
apply.
James Blake, our senior
needs a
producer, he
spell.
wanted us to sign the death waiver, which Nick and I refused to sign. Have you signed one? Because I reckon you're the most likely to
you're-
have
you need a
heart
spell.
problems by the end of this shift.
If you want to get real technical, actually, I did have some heart problems. My Apple Watch warned me yesterday. I
Oh,
was just sitting
dear.
down and it was like, you.
Yeah, but what were you doing though? You were
No.
doing something else, weren't you?
I was on work.
Using the internet.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
No, I'm covered by work cover if anything happens
Oh,
to me.
good.
So-
Good on you.
Good for you.
10 seconds left till we have to wrap this up. Hey, more opportunities for Pink in Paris right across the day. Carrie and Tommy aren't on today for us. We are on, so we might be giving you a call back to say, hey, jump on a plane to Paris. Oh, yes. In our underwork socks, we are in the middle of breaking a record. Well, at the start of. To break a record that takes all day, you need all day comfort with all day socks by Underworks. Fifi, Fev, Nick, how are we feeling?
Feeling pretty
Bad.
good, yeah.
Pacing ourselves, I think. We are, what is it, 10 o'clock?
We're 4.5. When it gets to 10 hours, my mind will tick into, I'm almost there.
Do you know what? I'm doing this in increments, I think. And we had Dean Vickerman from the Melbourne United coach this morning.
Coach, yep.
And he had great advice, which was what I was doing anyway. And it was great to hear that affirmed by a Melbourne United coach. Don't think too far ahead. Like, just be present. So I look at Darcy, our producer, and I just go, what are we doing right now? Don't tell me too much.
I didn't want to bring it up to Supercoach, Dean, there, but they play 4 12-minute quarters.
They do. They do.
Hey,
But
guys.
I've looked at 10 hours, and I'll go, right, I can go to the toilet. I haven't even gone to the toilet yet.
Yeah, I've had a toilet break.
Yeah, I'm
had
not
to
even.
run.
I'm just 10 hours, and then it's 20, and then once it gets to 20,
20 hours, you think it's downhill
oh
run.
mate,
Downhill skiing.
It's down. Yeah.
Oh,
was a
hello.
yawn.
That was a yawn.
I haven't yawned yet. Oh, no, they're contagious.
Hey, quick shout
You
out
brought
to
it in
everyone
here.
watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's heaps.
We've got so
we-
many hundreds and
We're
hundreds of
reading
people.
the messages, so thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can and if you want to find out how to watch us here in the studio,
Mate.
like fish in a fishbowl, there's a link on all our socials. There's links that you can swipe to.
Fox.com.au, though, is probably the easiest one as well. Quick shout out to Kevin. He said, Josiah saves the day. Great paneling. Legend, he gets it.
Oh,
He did
thank
say that.
you.
He said I had a good shot
Kevin.
too.
Hey, quickly, Fifi, Fev, and Nick, we've got such a big hour from 10 to 11. Listen to this. Marty Shearcold's going to be joining us. He works at the other radio station here, so he's going to pop in. And you guys are going to be on the morning show on Channel 7, a live cross. So if you watch us on YouTube, you can also watch us on TV as well.
It's great because Marty used to be co-host with Fee. It's like an
yeah.
ex-partner. It's going to be great chat.
Hey, first, let's get on. 4 minutes. I reckon they're counting
Chantuzies.
down our times. Here at the Fox. Madonna, Justin Timberlake, Timberland all teaming up. This is Fifi, Fev, and Nick at the Fox. Woo! It's the Fox. Fifi Nick tops at 19 degrees today. Couple showers floating about. There's a hive of activity here in the studio. Fifi Nick, good morning.
Yeah, we are 4 hours and 35 minutes into our world record attempt to set the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest radio something. And we are being streamed live. You can check out that YouTube link on all our socials. And we're joined now by the superstar that is Marty Sheargold from the Marty Sheargold Show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fee.
Grew up on the
You
Nowra
all
dog
look
track.
fresh now, but if I was back here at the same time tomorrow, when does it end?
Yuckaroo.
8:30 tomorrow morning.
Oh,
You'll still be on air. What an idiot.
Oh,
We'll be
my-
off air.
you got a half hour early, Mark. That makes a lot of sense.
Nifty little loophole we found.
Whose idea was this?
Whose was? Oh,
That was
Feb's.
mine,
It was
yeah.
Feb's idea.
Because I've already broken one, and Fee's not good at anything else, and she's only good at radio.
Oh,
so
well,
we
hang
thought
on,
perfect.
that's not true.
No, she said it.
She did say.
I am good at other things.
Like
aren't I,
what?
Marty?
Amazing at other
What?
things.
Like what?
Thank you.
Well, you could have brought them up
where-
before the 27-hour show.
No, you were amazing when you were dating that bloke who lived out in the country and used to work at the pub. Forget his name.
Is that the guy that was in jail?
To give this context, Marty
Ned
and
Kelly.
I have been friends for a very long time, and we used to do a radio show together called The Shebang, so he knows a lot of
Chantuzis.
You were fantastic working at Thai restaurants in the immediate areas. No, you're good at some. You were strictly come dancing.
I was dancing with the stars.
She got voted
Yeah,
out
wonderful
first.
at
She got
that.
voted
No, I
out
came.
first.
Well, no, Marty recalls when I came second.
Well, she did it again and got voted out first.
Kate Sobrano, the Scientologist, won that one.
Yeah, she did. There's
Anyway,
also
she said she's not good at it. Anything else? She told us. We had a moment where she sat. We can't play any pre-records, otherwise we'd play it to you. But she said, "I've just realised I am not
well,
good
I
at
want to
anything."
get a world record like he got one because he marked a football.
Oh,
from
that's
a
right. You did the
helicopter.
footy mark. So it's 27 hours.
Non-stop, bro.
What are some of the other rules, or have you already gone through that?
Well, one
is
of
that
them is
boring for the listeners?
No,
Yeah, probably.
you can't. Guests can't talk for longer than 60 seconds
Or
at
the
a
whole
time.
thing is null and void?
Absolutely.
Jesus.
We can't leave.
So no Ross Nigel.
We have to.
Which is lucky.
We've got Eddie on, so we're going to have to bar him after a minute, which would be great.
That'd be the first time you've ever wound him up.
We have to introduce and back announce all songs. So songs can't play without an old school. Here's Justin
Well,
Timberlake.
you should do a little bit of trivia,
That's a good idea.
you know, like the old jocks used to do in the workday.
You'd have to get a good jock, though, to do that. I'm no good, mate.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You seem flat. Are you all right?
My voice is cooked.
What's wrong
Mate,
with
he
you?
hasn't been jabbed.
Are you
he's-
okay?
I haven't been jabbed
anti-vaxxer.
and I haven't pressed this many buttons since I was born.
Jesus.
Hey, now this is
Remember
very-
when
He's
you
got no
got
crystals.
COVID and shut the whole joint down?
Yeah, that was me.
Do we talk about that?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that was
good.
me.
There
Still
is,
not
one,
vaxxed.
there is one rule that stuffs me, Marty, is
Yeah.
that you have to do the live reads live.
Oh,
And I can't read.
That's
So it's a
unfortunate.
real.
But good news for us, it is going to fill up a fair bit of that 27 hours.
Yeah. Take 14.
Now, this is very visual, and this doesn't, obviously, poor James Blake, our senior producer, doesn't know how well we know each other because
No.
for guests, you get a one-pager with all their information.
Get a little sheet.
Not required, particularly when the photo, because there's always a photo of the
I'll
guest.
show YouTube again.
The
Yeah.
photo is of you and I in one of our previous publicity
And
shots.
what did I say to you on the day? I said, I'll do a wacky photo and I guarantee you they will use this photo forever.
Forever.
And it is still the photo that gets used to this day.
Geez, you
Me
lost
pretending-
hair at an early age, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
But I will say, you two are a couple of bloody Benjamin Buttons. You're looking better now.
I feel better now.
You've gone in reverse.
He looks better there, I reckon. She looks great.
You do. You look amazing. What have you done?
Hey, well, creepo, it's not after 10 o'clock yet.
What have you done? Did YouTube get that reaction? You look hot as hell. We should work together again.
Just because your show's finished doesn't mean HR's left. They're still here.
I don't believe in HR. I never have. It's absolutely made up. People and responses. What's it called now?
HR.
Oh, wait, no, it's human. It's HR.
Human resources.
It's called the Marty Hotline.
James Blake's got
James
an answer.
Blake.
What's it called,
You're
James?
one of them.
Our friends at People and Culture.
People and
Oh,
culture.
what a load of crap
We're not-
that
they're
is.
not-
Stupid name.
We're not friends with them at
Just
the moment,
HR.
though. They don't like us because they wanted us to sign a death waiver because if we actually died
If
doing
someone
this,
has a stroke or
exactly
something.
heart, anything
Yeah.
could happen staying
An
awake for
aneurysm.
27 hours.
Well,
It's not great culture, is it?
No.
So what's the
Handballing off
plan?
death
What are you
of a colleague.
what's the plan in here? What are you going to do?
Well, once it gets to 12 o'clock, the GG starts, and Nick and I will be
Oh,
sweet
so
for a
you got
couple
the-
of
you got the
hours. We'll put some
races on.
I've got
quaddies
a
on.
Pilates
Manicure
reformer
greyhounds.
bed.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. There's a whole Pilates
Mate, she's been
bed here.
down there.
I
I've been
totally
doing
missed that.
Pilates all
Yeah.
morning.
Do a bit of Pilates.
Yes.
Fee's got that organised so she can do squats on the ground because you can't do a squat standing.
No.
What
you
are we in
can't.
space?
Yeah, exactly.
You brought that in.
Yes.
I'm a bit concerned about sort of post midnight. What's that bit?
That's when we'll be.
What's that going to look like? Have a couple of
don't know
frothies.
what's
You're
gonna
allowed to
happen.
drink
That's for
in it?
YouTube there.
You're allowed to
For
drink in it?
YouTube, that just means water.
You
Has
might-
someone turned the YouTube camera away?
Oh, yeah.
It's actually.
Marty's head hit it when he walked in. No, it did.
No, it's-
Oh, here it comes.
You know what they're doing? Because we were
Wally.
talking about the Pilates bed. For everyone watching,
Aizen went down
they
and
took a
looked
quick
at
shot
it.
of the
Genius,
Pilates bed.
yeah, smart.
That's good directing. It's real
Do you reckon you'd be able to do this?
Scorsese's out there somewhere.
Do you reckon you'd be able to do the 27-hour show with your Triple M?
We're going to do 27:15
Yeah,
2 days.
try to make
We
it.
haven't told you guys.
How do you
yet.
reckon? No, you can.
We're going to knock it off on
Well,
Monday.
QZ and Aaron
next.
copy everything else. They do the same thing. They
Oh,
copy.
hang on,
things.
mate. I think Lab Rat had a crack at this once, but then, Lab Rat who works for
Yes.
Kiss.
Kiss or copy.
And then I think the only problem with theirs was they didn't have an aficionado.
Idiots.
Well, this is the thing because I thought it had been done before. I'm like, this has been done, but not officially with the adjudicator from Guinness sitting
It's a
out there.
particularly simple person that decides not to get the adjudicator involved in the world record attempt because then it's just whatever you reckoned happened.
That'd be like Will Ralston, one of your blokes.
Yeah.
He'd be one of those blokes that just
He
doesn't
might well be.
dot the I's. cross
Well,
the
I don't
T's.
want to wrap you guys up, but I feel like
You're done?
I feel like I've done
Hey,
enough.
you guys got to jump on the Today Show on Channel 7 in just a sec. But
No,
you
the
can
morning
catch,
show,
Oh, the
actually.
morning,
Morning
show.
show, mate.
The morning
Oh,
show.
You're
idiot.
I don't reckon
Mate,
today's your
I'm
day.
telling you, he's not-
There's a
he's
funny
not-
vibe coming off.
But
He
normally
needs his
this
crystals.
this time of day he's sunning the perineum, so it's a little bit hard for him. He's indoors. His powers are running
You
down.
should have bought one of those magic
Oh,
lights.
yeah, well, maybe I
got
do
one.
get the jab. Might help me think straight.
I don't think it will.
You can catch the Marty Sheargold Show podcast on the Listener app. That's a good place to go. The Listener app.
Only
Thanks, Marty.
show at 6 o'clock. Don't just
Well
say it's
done.
podcast.
No,
Well,
no.
listen, have a lovely time. If I wake up through the night,
Call
Ring
us.
I'll
in.
give you a bell. What's your
Do.
phone number here?
13
10
60.
60.
There you go.
I'll never remember that.
Thanks, Marty. Let's get on Metro Boom in the weekend. 21 Savage. This is Creeping. I just said all three names. That was pretty good.
Well done.
It's 12 minutes past 10. Good morning. This is The Fox.
Jeez.
Happy Thursday. Lasting lover James Arthur, a 1019 The Fox morning. It is Fifi Fevernick, 19 minutes past 10. Never said that before. We're always on in the mornings. There you go.
Still on the radio. We are 4 hours and 49 minutes into the 27-hour
Cruising.
marathon, the world record. Feeling good, guys. I'm not an athlete. Fev, I know you are a former athlete. But I'm thinking, sorry, Nikki, you've played
Under
footy.
9 junior gridiron
course.
defensive player of the year, gridiron Victoria.
But I want to
Thank you.
think about this like a cross country in some ways. Like, you know how like you got to pace yourself at the start? I was that kid that always sprinted and then
should have
was
sprinted instead.
exhausted at the end. I still do that with Pilates. I go really hard in the warm-up and then I go, oh, now I'm exhausted.
Do you know what the warm-up's for? To warm your muscles
I
up.
know, but I get too excited and I just race out. So I'm trying to not do that with this marathon.
Yeah.
Just easing through it.
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Absolutely.
That's what you needed to say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you telling me how to do radio now?
Yeah.
Having a crack?
No, you were talking about sport, so I was just...
Oh, I see.
That's
But
my-
maybe
that's
your
my one
powers, that's what you're saying, maybe your powers here are the same. 3 hours, now we're starting to...
You
You
say we're
worried about
going-
anyone dipping?
Really? No, I'm not dipping. Who's dipping?
No one.
the
Josiah?
first
You're
to dip?
I'm still good.
Since you've taken the beanie off, you're flying, Josiah.
Do I look better now? Maybe I was making my eyes tired or something.
Do you know one of my favourite things on the show so far was your chemistry with Marty Sheargold?
Oh, how was that? I've got some
He
stories.
still hasn't forgiven you
I've
for
got
the
Nova days.
lockdown.
Yeah. Oh, I had that. Yeah, there's been a couple. Hey,
Mate, it
you
was
guys.
the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh.
You shutting this whole joint down. I got 10 days by myself in a hotel room.
Hey, how about that? There's probably 4 people here right now with COVID, and then back 2 years ago, you had to have 14 days in isolation. Remember those days?
Has Fev spoken?
Yeah.
Oh, phew.
You told me, you said you had
Oh, that's right. We were having a fight. Like
No, no,
literally 30
no, no.
seconds ago and I forgot.
We weren't having a crack. I was just stating something.
I know, but you've got angsty energy with me. Hey, we've got to get ready
Yeah,
for the
you're on.
morning show. We're on the morning show in a minute, guys.
This is Inception. Entertainment Inception. We're doing
is,
a show
isn't
and
it?
a show and a show.
You are doing a live radio show. We are live on YouTube, fox.com.au for that link. And you're about to be live on Channel 7's morning show with Larry and Kylie. We're going to play a couple of songs because you got to get on TV. This is One Republic, Runaway at the Fox.
Kylie at the moment on the morning show. So on Channel 7, they're in an ad break, but we've got to make sure that we talk on our radio show because we'll nullify the whole record if we're not on our mics when we need to be. So this is actually like really difficult
I reckon
timing.
this is the thing that'll make this challenge easier is that all these little hoops that we have to jump through, it's going to keep us on
I
our
hope they're not
toes.
doing a steak knife ad because they take forever.
Not yet, Fev, but keep it locked here at the Fox. We are going to be playing Alpha Bucks soon. $10,000 cash up for grabs. It's happening every single hour here at the Fox during our marathon. Your shot at over $250,000. It is so much money. But in the meantime, should we play a couple of songs so you guys can jump over to your
Play a
morning
song
show?
so we can do some talking.
Liberty X, just a little. 1019, the Fox. It is Fifi Feminic jumping on the TV live now. This is the Fox. Queen Bee, Beyonce. It's Cufford at 1019, The Fox, getting us up and about. It is Fifi, Fev, and Nick. Just finished your cross on the morning show.
Yes, that was fun.
Just
I
I
love
got to
Larry
run.
and Kylie.
He's be wrapped. He
I
said
know.
that to
was gonna
Nat
take-
and Mum.
Yeah, I was going to take my shirt off or do something crazy, but
You
didn't.
should have.
Hey.
Nick, you haven't spoken. Quick.
Oh, have I?
No, say
I don't
something.
know.
There we go.
That's one of the things. We've got to speak every time that each one of us has to make a noise.
All right, what we're doing right now, Fifi, Fev, and Nick is playing another round of Alpha Bucks. If you want $10,000 cash
right.
in Melbourne, guess what? You call your phone line, get your phone out, call us on the phone line. That's the one, 131060. If you can answer 10 questions in 30 seconds, Fev, the letter is...
The letter R.
Letter
R.
R.
I couldn't hear it.
131060, get involved. Oh, we are 6 hours in, Fifi, Fev and Nick. We are flying on our world record attempt.
Woo! It's, you know what will help us? Whatever someone sprayed in the studio won't. What was that? Someone sprayed
that'd
deodorant?
be beautiful. Tom Ford.
Oh, it's really got the back of my throat. But what will help us is little things to perk us up, like that cross to Larry and Kylie on the morning show. It's just a bit different.
Can we just line up more TV shows throughout the day?
Weird.
We've got the project tonight. We'll be doing the
Oh,
project.
that's all right. That's in.
Got something for you next hour. Here's something to
I'm
look
on the
forward to.
project.
Yeah.
God, I'm not woke enough to be on that.
Woken up.
You're on the
So all
project.
the
Hey,
woke
after
people
11
go on
o'clock, guys, listen to this. After 11 o'clock, I hope you're woken up for this. We've got Pete Hellier joining us and Eddie Maguire, both
Yes.
between 11 and 12. There is so much happening. In the meantime, let's try to give away $10,000 cash now.
Now.
Here we go. Fox.
We are doing Alpha Bucks every hour for the whole 27 hours of our world record attempt. That means over $250,000 is up for grabs. Anyone could get it. Like Renee from Airport West. Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Renee, this is
Riri.
exciting. You not only does your name start with R, that's your letter for Alpha Bucks.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So 30 seconds, 10 questions, and Fev will give you an answer.
The letter is R. And Fee just told you that again. Stealing. You might as well give a
ruin
do you
your
want to give a clue? Or?
Fev, no, it's an answer, by the
I'll
way.
give you Canadian. No, I'll give you a Chris Hemsworth film, Rush.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Question 9.
Great answer. Okay, lock that in, Renee, and let's do this. For $10,000, the letter R. Question 1. Name a body part.
Rib.
A profession.
Pass.
An actress.
Pass.
A city.
Oh,
A
pass.
bird.
Robin.
A bathroom item.
Robe.
A band.
Oh, pass.
A type of tea.
Raspberry.
A Chris Hemsworth film.
Rush.
A Canadian actor.
Oh, pass.
A profession.
Researcher.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is it. That's, you got that one in.
You know what?
Oh.
You somehow, Renee, 6 out of 10 there, and that was good. You kept calm the whole time. An actress, you could have said Reese Witherspoon, a city Rome, a band Radiohead, a Canadian actor Ryan Reynolds.
They're all Ryans.
Yeah.
Ryan.
But you
Weird.
got $100, Renee.
Thank you. Good luck, guys. You've done a great job.
Oh, thanks, Renee. We need that kind of support. And by the way, just our open line is there anytime, 13 10 60. Call through if you want to chat.
And Alpha Bucks is back next hour. We play at 11:30, and then every hour throughout the day, you'll crack it over $250,000. Brendan Favol, do we know
Yes,
what
it's letter H.
There we
H
are.
for hippo.
H.
H.
That is the letter you need to start studying for the 11:30 a.m. Alpha Bucks. Here with Fifi, Fev and Nick, who are
What's
live
this song? Who sings this?
through to 9 a.m. tomorrow. You know what? Fee just asked me that yesterday. You guys both love this song. Nick, you like it as well,
You
yeah?
got a front announcer. That's why I'm asking
A
you.
Craze featuring Cherish. This is Do It To It.
That was my guess.
At 109 The Fox. It is Fifi, Fev and Nick now 5 hours, 11 minutes in to the Guinness World Record attempt. Right here at The Fox. Good morning. It's called Fast Car. Good morning, Fifi, Fev and Nick. 14
Great
minutes to 11 here at the Fox.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. We have hundreds and hundreds of people watching. Maddie's just said, massive fan of your show, guys. It's great to be here to support the channel. I'll join in and stay awake for the whole 27 hours of this stream with you guys.
And maybe Aizen can spin that camera around at some point because I got someone go, "Where's Cody gone?" But I'm just on that exercise bike in the corner of the room there.
I will just leave it, I reckon. You can spin it. You just...
See what I just did then? Because I haven't had a lot to eat this morning. I'm really pacing myself. But we've got that candy bar stuff out there,
Yeah,
Renee.
they sent us a message.
They've done a great job.
Yeah, the Candy Buffet Company, they've been supplying us with their very own candy buffet, giving us the sugar hit we need to keep us going. Thank you to the
They
Candy
said
Buffet Company.
anything we can do to help you through the 27 hours, just reach out, kiss, kiss.
I just had 2 pieces of honeycomb, and that's game-changing.
I had the honeycomb too.
So good.
It was really nice, wasn't it?
honeycomb.
It was like thick chocolate or something.
Really yummy.
Yeah, like
Double dipped almost.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I love a double dip.
Really good. Hey, guys, a new story that broke yesterday, which was a bit of a surprise. Al Pacino is expecting a child at 82.
That's someone that shouldn't be double dipping.
And why I'm so surprised, so he and
because
his...
he's ancient?
Wait for it. He's 82.
He's about to die.
He and his 29-year-old girlfriend.
Well, that's cool. But I mean, the rest of it is disgusting.
He's got to stop having kids, man. That poor kid won't have a dad.
He said there's a thing in the article where he said he didn't want to be like his dad who left him when he was 2. And I reckon if you don't want to leave your kids when they're really young, don't have one at 82.
Maybe he didn't mean to, but maybe he didn't mean to. And
Do you
what
reckon he just got excited? He was like, oh my God.
everyone, that's all private. But what I find fascinating about it is only like a couple of weeks ago, Robert De Niro, because I look at them as the same guy, like the same ilk, the best actors from that era.
Is he having another one?
79, he had a baby the other day. So he had a little daughter, and 2 weeks later, his mate Al Pacino has a...
Do you reckon they said to each other, let's have kids so when we're past and gone, they can grow up and do like movies together?
Do you know? No. Do you know what I think though? And they're both brilliant actors. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, finest actors of their generation.
Oh, the movie Heat?
Oh,
first time they were on screen
Godfather,
together.
both of them. Godfather 1, 2, and 3. But the only thing I think they are falling into a bit of a stereotype there. Yeah, there's that stereotype about Hollywood men that date younger women, and there's just something about it.
I think it's called men.
I think that's just men in general.
A lot of blokes do it. Not Fev and I. We're a couple of cougar
many
hunters.
82-year-olds.
See, I've gone for heaps older. I've married a heaps older.
She's
lady.
not heaps
So have you.
older.
Yeah, we have. We're the other way.
4 years older than me.
Yeah, same. We're the same.
Yeah.
Heaps older. Different decade. Now, this baffled me. I read this morning. At what age, because I've had the snip, so I can't produce any more kids. At what age can men still produce kids?
Obviously 82.
Al Pacino.
What the
Al Pacino was celebrating his 50th birthday and his missus wasn't born yet.
Wow.
Don't worry about that.
That was a guttural response coming through.
How do you
Soundproof, like, oh.
How do you still have swimmers that are active at 80? What age?
Well, they
never-
definitely,
No.
you know, they
I
do
thought I was-
deteriorate.
I think Alex told me, well done. I couldn't. I'm too old to have kids.
I know we're 5 hours in, so I'm going to start being even more and more honest. You see the older dads with their kids at the park. It's never the kids that are killing it on the monkey bars. They're not the strongest units getting around. You know what I mean?
I don't even understand what you mean.
If you've got a newborn and you're 80, the kid's never like, whoa, what's this Olympian? It's a...
They might say it's granddad.
Huh?
Well, that is the shame. The people would assume that will be... They're going to assume that Al Pacino is the grandfather of that
As
baby.
they should, because he's 82.
He's inspired me. I might get the reverse snip.
What?
Well, you can.
How
you
old?
can. You drain. You can. Because I've had mates that have
Oh,
done it.
sorry,
You
just
can
quickly.
reverse
You can
it.
reverse it
How does that?
and produce a little loosh.
Are you going to go
Imagine that.
again?
Oh, imagine that. Be
But
sick.
you haven't thought that through.
I just did. As I take some oxygen.
Another girl.
Oh, imagine that. Oh,
Don't be
perfume
flat.
balls.
You got 4 beautiful daughters.
No, I'm not flat at all, but I
you get
just...
what you get and you don't get upset.
2-pack changes at
Girls are
1019
the
The
best.
Fox. It's Fifi
I should
Fev.
have reversed the snip.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, but
Fifi still on air doing our world record. To break a record that takes all day, you need all-day comfort with all-day socks. Buy Underworks now. I will say, Fifi, I need you all to speak. We have less than a minute because we need to get ads on.
Okay, big
Nick.
shout out to our new witnesses. Darcy and Sandra are joining us. Remember,
Yes.
you could go online and register if you wanted to come and watch us for 4-hour shifts. Guys, just give us a thumbs up. How you going? Good?
Mate, they're sitting out there eating chocolate, watching
I know,
us.
it's great. Well catered,
DoorDash.
isn't it?
They'll be getting DoorDash stuff.
Yeah, thank you to
Living
DoorDash
the
for
dream.
providing us as well. And later on, if you keep listening to the Fox, we've got DoorDash with vouchers to give away all morning.
And wait for this. Feb's about to take his first toilet break. How long has it you been doing? You've gone 5 hours
Yeah.
and 25 minutes without leaving the studio.
I can go again. I can wait a little bit longer.
Okay.
Don't push yourself.
Mate, you're going to have to run.
You'll get a kidney infection.
You're mentally strong. You don't need sepsis. Just all we.
They are going to time you. You need to run. We're going to play this. We'll be back straight after this. Next hour, huge one as well. We've got Pete Hellier joining us as well as Eddie Maguire. Hey, Fifi Fevernick, pat yourselves on the shoulder. But mate, well, look we're flying. We're 5.5 hours in, and life is good.
It is. Well, it is.
Yes.
We've paced ourselves, and it's feeling okay. I think right now, I actually think we might be able to do it. But look, there's a long way to go.
Still 22 hours to go.
Still another 22. Okay, don't say that.
Easy.
But we know a lot of work's been put in behind the scenes, and we've had Hayley, a first responder. Yes, we have a paramedic on standby in case something happens to us, and Hayley's in the studio. Hi, Hayley.
Hello. I hate to be a vibe killer. I have to pull you up on one thing. Not quite a paramedic yet, but here just to check, keep an eye on you and make sure you guys are doing okay.
She's like the Aldi of like shops.
Oh,
You look right. I like that analogy.
You look the part.
Not your
you
Coles
look like
or your
if I
Safeway.
needed help, I would look for you, Hayley.
I'm here for you personally, Fifi. Did they not tell you that? No, just for you.
Where are you? Where do you sit on the scale between paramedic and St John's first aid course day?
Aldi.
Close to paramedic.
Aldi.
About a quarter of the way in between, I reckon. Yeah. 25% of the way to be a paramedic. So.
Now, Hayley, you're about to do a little health checkup for us.
Yes, just to make sure that you're travelling okay.
Okay, what do we do?
Are you qualified for that yet?
I am, yes. Yes, so qualified to take your blood pressure.
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
hear that
cool.
you guys are doing well. You're staying nourished, you're staying hydrated. And
Nourished for sure.
Slap something on these
Start
big
with
puppies.
Fev.
all right, no worries.
Do you want me to come over to you?
Yeah,
I'll
I
come
reckon
over
it'll
to
be
you.
better if you come over here.
So this is the
All right. So
blood pressure test?
Yes.
Yeah, blood pressure.
And
Goes
seeing
around
as
the
you've been
arm.
hitting those
Oh, they have
oxygen
big arms.
hands, I can check your oxygen saturations. Are you happy for me to proceed? This will be a bit of a hands-on
You can
assessment,
do,
Fev.
You can do it. You can be hands-on, baby.
5 hours.
you.
Just
That's good.
give him the green whistle. Just knock him out.
Always important to check that you have consent from a patient. Alrighty, let's pop this one. I'll just get you to straighten your arm out and relax it by your side for me, please. Thank you very much.
See why he's doing all the push-ups in the breakdown.
We're on YouTube, bro. They can see I wasn't doing anything.
Alrighty, and I will now just connect
Pump
up
me
this
up,
one.
pump it up, pump.
One of my favourite feelings in the world is getting the blood pressure checked.
You like
You're
that?
like,
I
how
don't
tight
like
is this going
that.
to get? Yeah.
There's some people that don't like it.
Yeah, I
but
don't like it.
Sorry, prostate check. Oh, my bad. I knew it was check.
Not qualified to do
which
that
one.
either. All right, I'm just going to
This is a
connect.
real process.
How far is this going to get?
Sorry, I've put the wrong one on.
This is good. Oh, wow.
I'm a real professional here. Alrighty.
We've got
Check
someone
these.
coming in after midnight to do that check for us.
Check
So-
these.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
you'll have
That's
one of
good.
my co-workers here to come and check up on you guys.
Do you know what we could do, Josiah? We could do Fevs now, play a song, and then come back and do Nick and
Great
Ryan.
idea.
Alright,
Do you
so
know
you
what
can
we've
just
got?
relax your arm and I'll check that blood pressure.
Mate, this could take the 27 hours.
Yes.
I like this. See that sound?
See, I hate that feeling.
Really?
Oh, I don't like that feeling on your arm.
There's a
no,
lot
it
of
feels like
people
it's
that
gonna,
don't,
like a
but-
snake's going to strangle you, doesn't
But
it?
it's not, is it?
Doing that's going to put it through the roof.
What do the oxygen levels have to be over like 95, 93?
Anything over 92, but Fev's currently sitting at 99%.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's
So
doing
that's
well.
good there, Fev.
Yeah. His heart rate is 95 beats per minute, so that's good.
Because we are
He's
working,
looking the
Fev.
picture of health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
There's a lot of other
How
things.
do you nail everything? Like, that's just amazing. You've
Mate.
been sitting there with your feet. Nick's been on the bike. I've been on the reformer bed doing Pilates, and you've just sat there all morning and you've
No.
just nailed
It's
that.
all about
He's been
relaxing, bro. It's a 27. When you won't be doing Pilates for long. Trust me.
I'm just doing it every hour, trying to
but it's
do
gonna
5-10
tire you
minutes.
out.
I forget that Fev's actually been training for this for years. Just chilling out all day.
Yeah.
Smart.
Okay, well, let's
Oh
come
my
back
God,
and
that's
find
good,
out,
isn't
Nick,
it?
how you and
We'll
I
get
are
that like
travelling.
Fee, Fev. We'll get those
Pretty
results.
Your heart rate's good.
Yeah,
Your
perfect.
oxygen sats are near perfect, and your blood pressure's good.
Near
Your blood pressure's
Back
good.
on the fruit there,
right.
Fevy boy.
Michael Jackson now. We're going to test in these songs, Nick and Feet. On the other side of this, we've got Pete Hellier outside the studio. He's joined us for a chat as well. This is The Fox. Good morning.
First responder in the studio. She's been outside all day with all her equipment. We're doing a health check at the moment. We've had our blood pressure checked. Hayley, Fev was near perfect. And then you just did Nick's during that Michael Jackson song and said he was perfect. Is that right?
Just about. From what
Just
they, from what they
about.
I
teach
couldn't
us
have
at
had a
blood pressure
more
school.
stressful few weeks, and that blood pressure, I'm flying.
So we've both nailed it. How's she going?
And I'm doing mine.
Look how how much I've had to wrap it around your arm.
Fifi's is actually pretty similar to Nick's.
There we go.
There we go, bang.
Yeah.
Well, so you should be. We've only been working for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
It's more what I do to my body outside of work that I was concerned about, but it looks like it's all
We're not
fine.
digging holes. Imagine the poor people sitting
But
on
is
the
this, like a health check? Like, we're good now, don't have to go to the GP. Does this qualify as like a health check?
Nah.
She hasn't got a license, mate. She hasn't even got a learner's yet.
Have you been to university?
I have, yes.
Oh, good. Okay, just checking.
So I have a diploma of emergency healthcare.
She's
There
actually
we go.
got it.
That's it. She's got the diploma.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Don't knock our first responders.
Hayley,
We're in
how long are
perfect
you
health.
here with us? You've been here since 5.
I'm here until 2:30 p.m.
Yep.
So H-bomb, if I collapse now with a heart attack, you'd be able to save me?
You got paddles in there.
Can I ask a question?
I would do my absolute best.
What I'm worried about,
I would do it for you.
sorry, Hayley did ask before she put the thing on, said, do I get your consent for this? And that's what I worry about. If you do
off
hit
my
the
finger.
deck, you go, don't put the paddles on Fev if we don't have his consent.
No.
It's a bit hard.
Yeah, don't put the paddles on and donate my organs.
Can I ask
I
you a
don't
question,
know.
Hayley, while I've got you? Because I've always wanted
What's
to
this
know
black
this.
baseball?
Yes.
Oh, it's his liver.
I am
Mate, my liver will be
a
tough.
very big fan of The Office, the television show, and they have an episode in that where they're learning CPR. And apparently, if you do CPR to the
I've got
BG
the grab
staying
for life.
alive,
Yeah.
are you allowed to play the grab though,
No,
Josiah?
don't play it.
Can I just get permission from the
No.
producers?
I
Can
think
I
he
play
can
this
play
grab?
it. Yeah, you can play a grab from The Office.
No.
Fev, we did it during the breakfast show a few hours ago.
Yeah, but that's different. No.
What do you mean?
It's just a grab from The Office.
It goes
You
for,
can play a grab as long as it's under 30 seconds.
it goes for 21 seconds.
Okay, can you listen to this and tell me if this is a fact?
Okay, well, a good trick is to pump to the tune of Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. Do you know that song?
Yes, I do. I love that song. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. You can't tell by the way I move my
No time to talk. Is that true?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah.
So what does it go? You go, and then what's the Staying Alive?
No.
bit?
It's the beat.
It's the
Sorry.
beat, mate. It's not singing it.
Yes.
It's the beat to the
What
music.
do you mean?
Do you think?
What are you going to do when they get to
Hang on. What do you mean?
You got to do it to the beat.
Do you know how a beat works? You've worked in radio for
You do Dance with the
20
Stars.
plus
It's the
years.
beat to the song.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
So I'm not.
But the beat stays. What are we?
You're winding
I'm not
me up.
musically
You're winding me up.
inclined,
No, we're not.
but I believe it's based off the 120 beats per minute. So the ideal CPR compression rate is 100 to 120
100
compressions
Exactly.
per minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
No,
Staying
no,
alive.
no, you don't stop. It's not the ball on a karaoke video. It's the constant beat of the. It's not. Forget the lyrics. It's the beat of
It's
the
got
music.
nothing to do with the lyrics.
Do you not know the
It's the
difference between?
beat.
Oh my god!
It could be a totally different song,
Can
but
you?
it's the beat.
If one
Do
of
you
us
not
hit the
get that?
deck, make sure she's not doing CPR.
I think she has hit her head.
Oh, keep with the
No, but
keep with the
you'll
compressions.
have a heart
It's an
attack and you'll be like,
instrumental.
I'm saving him. And you're
Yeah.
like,
It's a great song. We might have to play it to our, today on the Fox
play
with
it
Fifi
now?
Feminine.
Can we go rogue? I'm too scared to go rogue.
No.
So the beat
Can I
stays
play
the
it?
same.
Oh, no
James
way.
Blake said we could play BG Staying Alive.
serious?
Let's do it.
From like a radio format perspective, no. But from a record perspective,
And just
yes,
take
so
me
go
through
for
it again.
No, oh my god! No. There's
I'm
not enough
even
time.
joking.
There's only 21 odd hours left.
Okay, well, let's do it during the song,
All right.
but I want to know
I'm
how
going
to
to play
do
the
this.
Bee Gees Staying Alive. On the other side of this, he's outside the studio shaking his head. Pete Hellier, he cannot wait to join us. But hey, turn this up.
Here we go.
Dance wherever you're listening to us from, wherever you're watching us
based
from.
on each time
It's the
beat,
Bee Gees
like,
Hey, how do you
Staying
listen to
Alive.
us?
You're like-
At 1019 The Fox.
it's like a- it's
Listener,
like a compression on the
thefox.com.au.
chest.
Heaps of
Okay,
places.
do it.
Turn
So
this
let's
up.
hear the
Good
music.
morning.
Let's hear the
because
music.
Lenny asked me.
Song at the Fox. How to keep someone alive in resuscitation.
The bit that gets me there, Fee, is you're getting it at the start.
Yes.
So just continue that. Don't listen to the words or anything. It's the beat in the background. It's like the bass player's keeping it's the tempo.
Lucky we did this because if anyone had needed a CPR from me in the last few years since I watched that episode of The Office, I would have done it all wrong.
That'd be good.
That's a disaster. But I tell you what, we needed this because we are at the 5 hour and 49 minute mark of our Guinness World Record. We've got 27 hours to get under our belt. But we've got a very good friend in the studio, Pete Hellier.
Hey guys, I can't imagine how loose this show's going to be at the 26-hour mark.
Probably not well.
Yeah.
You just witnessed that last break.
Yeah, and 3 producers have died while you tried to resuscitate them during that song. So commiserations. We'll release their names when the families know.
It's a disaster. How are you? Hey, you have got a beard that is amazing.
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah, the beard, I'm surprised. I thought I'll have the beard for a few days after I got out, and then Bridge will say, get rid of the beard. It's
good, isn't it?
But the beard can stay.
She likes the beard because you said it's going to take something for you to do to see whether she likes it or not.
Yeah.
So she does like it.
She likes it, mate.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, they were his words. I'm not being rude.
No,
Pete did say that.
I did. I?
You said that in the jungle.
I had a lot of time in the jungle.
You said that in the jungle.
You were tired in South Africa.
Yeah, I was very tired, and I missed my wife. But no, yes, she gets to say if the beard stays or goes, and she's
she likes
happy for it
it.
to
Good.
stay. Yeah,
Good on her.
Happy for it to stay.
Yes.
But I'm not sure about Nick. What about maintenance? What do you got to do?
Bit of beard oil.
I put some beard oil
If you
yesterday.
get that, you get a bit bloody. Looks like you've been eating lamingtons. But
Yeah,
beard oil.
and I find myself picking at it like almost like getting loose.
And then depending on what you want to do, I reckon
Maybe
you've
dye
shaved
it
that
too.
all one length.
Yeah.
You do that yourself. Do you clipper it or go to a barber?
Well, I clipped it once by myself.
I reckon growing out a bit longer here.
It was,
And then you
yeah.
go 2 on the sides, then 3, 4, and then hand shave the rest. Give
And
it
then
some
Chemist
shape.
Warehouse for some dye.
No,
No,
I like it.
I like it.
Just a little
like
black
it.
dye.
Just it's jet
Black.
black.
Just
a
That
little
jet
jet
black
black.
beard.
Red
Look
hair
good.
and a jet black beard would be the weirdest combo.
Yeah, Bridge may have some second thoughts on the beard if it's jet black.
Hey, I'm excited because once
Mm.
I recover from this world record, if we get it,
You will.
they're one of my favourite shows on SBS, Who Do You Think You Are? Your episode is coming up this Tuesday.
I know, and I'm thrilled to do it. I watch a lot of SBS growing up, late night, and it's an honour to do this show. It really is. I got the tap on the shoulder, and I've always wanted to do it. So to get asked if I was prepared to do it, I was all in.
Did you? Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
go.
sorry, I haven't seen the episode. It hasn't been out yet. But I was just in Scotland a couple of weekends ago for Daniel Sloss's wedding.
Yep.
And I reckon you're from around there somewhere, if I had to have a guess.
I am. I think I can say this. I mean, they keep on saying you're revealing too much information. There's a lot of information. There's amazing stories that come out of this episode. I think I can reveal this. I'm 90. There's 3 countries involved in my heritage.
Yeah.
Have a guess. What
German.
they were. And you're
English, Irish, Scottish.
Irish,
Swedish,
Scottish, 94% Irish, 5% Scottish. I'll give you $1,000 if anyone can guess it right now.
Ethiopian.
South Africa.
Not to swing for the fences.
No.
African.
No.
Estonian.
Well,
Chad.
you're right part of the
Zimbabwean.
world. Right part of the world.
Chad.
You're not of you in the $1,000 by the way because you've had your guesses.
Ivory Coast.
It starts with G.
Ghana.
1% Ghanaian.
No Wow.
Somebody.
Little
a great,
Kentucky tour.
a great granddad had a Mad Monday
Yeah.
in Ghana
That's awesome.
many years ago.
Now, all rap songs are open in karaoke. I like it.
And it's just, you see it.
So what is this
now
show?
that you know, you can probably see the Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You can see it.
So what is this show? So just the whole thing about who you
It's
are. and where-
ancestry.
Yeah,
It's
so-
amazing.
I've never seen it. I don't
It's
watch
like,
SBS.
it's like they give you it's like an Easter egg hunt, and they take you sometimes around the world. I didn't necessarily travel outside of Australia. In fact, on the 3rd day, I was in Bundoora, my suburb I grew up in, and they take you through your family history.
I
wow.
love to
You walk into a hotel, and there'll be a
Wow.
historian sitting at the bar, and they'll let you know.
So now I know 2 comedians with Ghanaian backgrounds, you and Matt O'Kine.
yeah, there you go. The Ghanaian Comedy Festival is going off this year.
And
Oh,
also,
wow.
you are travelling with your live show,
Yes.
Deconstructed Origami.
Deconstructed Origami, that is correct. At the fantastic Comedy Republic, Reece Nicholson's bar that he has set up.
Is it
And,
bread?
Is it red?
It's beautiful. It's
Like
on
he said,
Burke
isn't he,
Street, newest comedy club in Melbourne. Purpose built by comedians. It's great.
Yep.
Ripper spot.
And so there's some Saturday sold out. Friday I think sold out as well. But tickets there tonight. Come along.
Oh,
we
excellent.
can't.
We can't.
I would've come,
I'm
otherwise.
going to have you guys playing on stage.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna,
put on-
just gently.
And we can keep telling people all day. Like even people are like, this evening, we can go, hey, you want to do something now? Go and see Pete.
Go
Comedy Republic, Burke Street.
tonight.
Because we'll still be
7
here.
o'clock start. Yeah. You'll probably have, 14 hours to go by then?
Be 14 beers in, I reckon.
Last
Are you allowed to?
No, I'm not, but I'm
he
just
signed
in
a
my head.
waiver.
Was
saying
that
he
a
wouldn't.
meeting? Like, the management have to state that?
It was a form from HR. He signed it.
On air,
you
on
asked the
air-
question.
On air, we're not supposed to say we are, but 100% we will be.
Pete, the last time we were at Comedy Republic together, it was after a Merrick Watts Grapes of Mirth gig.
That's right.
And we
Did he
went
go
from
south?
Geelong to the city in a stretch Ferrari.
A stretched Ferrari.
That's impressive.
Geez, you comedians have really stepped up in this world, haven't
Yeah,
you?
it sounds impressive.
I was like, Merrick, I'd rather have a higher fee than I'll just get an Uber home. Keep the stretch Ferrari.
But to be honest, because it's okay if you're sitting like facing the front or facing the back, like, and Mel Bracewell got that seat because she's like 8 foot tall. But I was sitting like facing
big.
the side.
Yeah.
And there's not much leg room. I got to the point halfway home and I thought I would have rather the Tarago, to be honest. The Tarago would have been absolutely fine.
How good's
The
the Tarago,
stretched
though?
Ferrari
Tarago's
looks good, but it's actually a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
Very odd when you pull up to a BP as well on the freeway and hop out. And people are like, what's a stretch Ferrari doing? What's Pete Hellier doing in a stretch Ferrari?
Got paid out by the project. Bang!
I want to keep talking to you, Pete, because I sort of don't want you to go. Like, do you find I'm fine at the moment? We are how many hours in? I can't even turn
That's
around.
it,
What does that
6,
say?
Ray. That's
That's
it,
it,
6
6
hours.
I'd love
hours.
for you to wrap it up real quick because I've ordered some Nando's and I'm allowed to press
No, but
send. I'm not allowed to
I
press send
haven't
until everyone else orders, and I'm really hungry.
I sort of like want it to be a hostage situation. I want you to have to do this
Clingy.
with us. Like, I don't want to let you go. It's a weird feeling.
He's already
I've
been in the
got.
jungle.
He's got a show tonight.
He's
No,
already been in this
okay.
hostage
I
situations.
know. If you make me eat pig's anus, I'm
It tastes
out
all
of
right
here.
though, doesn't it?
It wasn't as bad as I
Yeah.
thought.
Did you have
gee.
any parlor testicle?
No. It didn't,
They were like
it
chicken. Tasted a
didn't
bit
have
like chicken.
Didn't have any
Beautiful.
testicles. Not in the jungle anyway.
Yeah.
Before I went in. Oh yeah, I had a few.
Did you know
Face
you were
full of it?
Ghanaian before the jungle?
Yes, I did actually.
Oh,
I
wow.
did that. I did. Who do you think you are in November?
Unfair advantage.
Yeah, I was just like a local over there. They respected me.
On that note, Pete Hellier, thank you so much.
They got me.
Thanks, Pete
We
Hellier.
understood each other. Thanks. Good luck, guys.
Appreciate
mate.
it. Who do you think you are? Will premiere SBS On Demand Tuesday, 6th of June, 7:30 p.m. plus Pete's 2 stand-up shows, Deconstructed, Origami, and live across the country. Tickets, comedy.com.au. Thank you, mate.
Any legends.